I'm sorry, y'all. My camera fell. It started doing some crazy stuff. But yeah, I'm sorry. This, like I said, this is where shit start going left for real, with my life. And so after that, after I told her I ain't hear, like I said, I ain't hear from her in 2 weeks, and it was kind of crazy. It was kind of like, oh my God, did she kill him? Is she in jail? Did he hurt her? Like, I didn't know. So my auntie, I was constantly asking, like, did you hear from my mom? 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 She was like, why? Why you keep asking me what's wrong? What's wrong? And I was like, nothing. Just brushing it off, like not saying anything. It's like nothing. And then one day I asked her, I said, did you hear from my mom? It was like, I have to say something. She said, you constantly keep asking me what's wrong. And I was like, I told her Willie was touching me. He used to touch me. And I just couldn't hold back the tears of, I was hurt, I was scared, and I couldn't hold back that I was relieved that I finally said it. And she was like, how long this is going on? How long, like, what? I said, ever since my mom got with him, when I was younger to now, I was 14 when I finally said something. 14 or 15 when I finally said something. And it was like, my uncle, her husband, he was like, I knew it. And he was like, you need to get a hold of her. You need to go, that was my mom, you need to get a hold of her. You need to figure out what's going on before he had to, you know. And my mom, she finally got a hold of my mom, and my mom was like, yeah, it's a lie. He took a lie detector test. My heart sunk into my stomach. And I'm like, when I say it sunk into my stomach, like my whole world shattered into pieces to hear that it sunk. It's like, what? I know I didn't make these things up. I know I'm not stupid. I know I'm not crazy. I know what happened to me. I know what he done to me. And it was just like, I cannot believe what am I, like, the words that I'm hearing. And my aunt, she took me to DCS, or CPS, Child Protective Service, CPS, I'm sorry. And there in South Carolina. And the lady, I forgot her name. And she was so nice. She was so nice. She asked me questions like I was getting interrogated. She asked me the same questions over again and over and over again. And now when I answered them, you know, she asked me what happened, how long it's been happening, what type of events do I remember happening, and, you know, why did I not say anything, and all of that. And so, before I returned back home to Memphis, I had, basically it was a restraining order that he couldn't come near me. And I returned back home and he was there. My auntie told me whenever she talked to me, we had a code word, and the code word was pineapples. And she asked, and I said, pineapples. She said, what's wrong? I said, pineapples. She's like, I can't hear you. I said, pineapples. She said, okay. I was scared. I didn't know what was gonna happen to me, to my mom. I was scared. The next day, the police came to the house. It was a lot of them. And they asked, was I there? I was. My aunt pulled up and they asked, was he there? And my mom said, yeah, he's in there. And then that's when the police asked him how long he been here. He said, I stay here. What do you mean how long I've been here? I stay here. And that's when they was like, well, we gotta take her. And that's when I broke down. That's when I realized how serious things were getting when they took me. That's the last thing I wanted to happen, was for me to leave my mama. That was the last thing that I wanted to happen, y'all. And I sat in that car. I didn't have anything. Dad took me down to CPS office. I sat there all day, all night, until they could find me a placement, because I was going to foster care, because I didn't have nobody to take me. I couldn't get in touch with nobody. Like, I couldn't call nobody. Everybody I thought of, they wasn't able to get me. And when I got to my foster home, this is when I knew, like, I felt like this is my life until I'm able to get out of this. So I got there, and my foster mom, she was a sweet lady. She was a sweet old lady. And she was nice. She welcomed me and she was like, how are you? I'm good, scared. I don't want to be here. I just want my mom. I just want her. I just want to see her face. I just want to be with her. And it was like, sorry, that's not happening. And I just couldn't do anything but cry. They gave me a teddy bear. I kept that teddy bear for a long time, until I got old enough to, like, I had to throw it away, because I remember I had to throw that teddy bear away, y'all. Because that all it brought back was memories of me being hurt. And so I was there for 9 months, foster care. It's not long compared to other people, but it's long. And it hurts. And you cannot see your parents. You cannot, like, you can see them only on visitations. And it was just so much. And I did it. I was mad at my aunt because it was more of, my mom wasn't there. I thought he was gonna be gone and not me. And I went through therapy. I remember all my journals, all the days that I wrote in my journals. And before I came and told what happened, about what was going on with me, and I wrote in my journal. And it was so much. Like, I had 3 journals full of stuff I wanted to say, when I was like, if I say it, like when I was going to say it. There was just so much of like times where I was like, I hate my life, I hate being here, I wanted to die. Like, it was so much, and nobody knew that I was going through that. Nobody knew about it, and it hurt. And I wish I would have said something. But I wouldn't take back me speaking up. I wouldn't take back what I was saying to them about what happened. I wouldn't take nothing back. I wouldn't. Only thing I would have took back is saying it earlier, saying it before. And this is for all my young women that's going through it. Speak up. Do not let a man control your life. Speak up. If you are getting sexually abused, or if you're getting raped, or if you're getting molested, please speak up. Because it's so much that gets swept under a rug in a black family, because they don't want people to find out what's going on. Please speak up. Speak up. Own it. This is your life and not theirs. Speak up. Do not let no man hurt you. No one. That's for our young men or our young women. Do not let no woman or man hurt you anymore. Speak up, because I wish I would have. I wish I would have spoke up for myself and for my son. I'm gonna make sure he can speak up if anything happens to him. I will not let nobody ever hurt my son. Ever. Nobody comes before my child. My husband don't come before my child. And I don't care how anybody feel about it. That is my son. I birthed him. I'm his protector. His dad is his protector. And that's just how it's going to be. So I want y'all to speak up for yourself. And I'm happy. I'm happy that I'm in a better place now than I was then. I'm married to the love of my life, y'all. Y'all don't understand. This man been with me since I was going through the things that I was going through in foster care. He was with me. He knew that I was going through what I was going through. He knew my life, how hard it was for me to be coming to school, and I have to put on this front and put on this fake smile like I'm okay, when deep down inside I wasn't okay. My foster mom, I love her, and I'm happy that I went to her home, because she opened my eyes to a lot of things. She helped me out and helped me through a lot of things. And I want y'all to understand, it's not hard to speak up. It's scary, but it's not hard. And I'm gonna leave y'all on this note. I'm gonna leave y'all out on this. Don't be afraid. You shouldn't fear nobody but God. Nobody. No thing, no person but God. Speak up. Good night.